gets into comedy after doing something else just doesn't seem like sincere about it or anything.
I don't know, but there is something to be said from getting into it from birth. Like I mean, the one and only thing you've done for this amount of time. There's something to be said.
Comedy.
Like Louis said, it's like school. It's like 1st to 6th. You have 7th to 8th, and then you have high school, and then you do 4 years of college, and then you're a comedian.
Yeah.
And you're a stand-up comic.
You can't just.
And then you can choose to go to fucking grad school and go somewhere else and
right.
become a better comic, or you can just stay a comic. But then,
Yeah.
people who go and do some other shit and then jump into it.
Yeah, but you know what I resent about that particular theory?
My big cock.
It implies that you're getting better and better because you're practicing and learning.
Oh.
I don't believe that anymore. I think that Louis C.K. or you could have been working at a garage for the past 20 years. We could have shoved you on stage tonight. You wouldn't be as good as you would be now, but you'd be like 85% there. Conversely, you have these hard-working comics who are out there who just like, dude, do it for 1 million hours. Like, it's not happening. Like, we talked about this a million years ago, but remember the BTK killer?
Yes. Oh, God.
Like, that was on, they did a reality comedy tour with Dane Cook, and there was the opening guy who had this bit about the BTK killer, the killing them softly killer, like
the killing him with kindness killer.
Yeah. And it was like, dude, you could become a vampire and live 700 years. It's never happening. I promise you. So there's this myth where they see someone like Louis go, well, he's really good, but I saw him with like long red hair.
Right.
That'd be a funny sketch. Just a guy who's supposed to be a stand-up so bad, he's like, just make me a vampire. Yeah. He says 1,000 years from now, he's still bombing.
I'll be good. He's
spaceships everywhere.
He's still
like,
bombing.
I'm killing them with kindness.
Oh, shit.
He's still bombing.
You totally
700
suck.
years.
This is you're bombing.
It's just AI. There's no more. It's really fucking.
All the screens.
No, I think
are not laughing.
there is something to that. I mean, there's people who, like, if you look back at my generation of guys, there's you can throw a silhouette of them on the wall. You know who the fuck they are.
Yeah. Especially you. Sorry.
I mean, you
Is that
couldn't
Alfred
mistake
Hitchcock
me. You
with
couldn't mistake me.
Orange is the New Black glasses?
You couldn't mistake me for Patrice without a hat on. So, anyways, we know your silhouette because it'd be holding a little hand. Anyways, we but those guys, I mean, all like Billy, we're all the same funny.
Yeah.
We're all very different. Like Norton, Patrice, Billy, even Gary Gulman is way over there, but as funny as everybody. And now it seems like there's a lot of the same funny.
It's so fucked up though. You can't even judge what people are doing now in comedy because the whole industry is so fucked because of first of all COVID, secondly the way wokeness kind of took comedy over for a while there,
and there's so many more.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There was that Boston scene with David Cross, Janine Garofalo, Louis C.K. All crashing in one house, and if they didn't do a show, they would starve to death.
Yeah.
And then there's the open micers in every single town across the country now, who all have their.
The open micers, like, they started getting this attitude, like they're comics that deserve their time.
Yeah, but comedy's worldwide now. You're talking 20 years ago, comedy was U.S., some of Canada, and a little bit of UK maybe, but they stunk.
Yeah.
Now, it was our thing. Yeah. Comedy was our fucking jazz. Comedy was ours. We fucking owned it.
Even then, it was like the Northeast.
Yeah, once in a while we had a Russian come in and go, blah, blah, blah. And then,
what the country?
But it was pretty much up. It was Northeast or the coast. It was just on this side.
Yeah.
And once in a while, somebody from the middle with an eye, hurrah, would come in. But now it's fucking worldwide. Netflix.
That's not good.
Well, it's oversaturated, but
that there's the sprinkles.
Huh? Do that again?
The sprinkles.
You do that on my back up at the top. Thank you very much.
Some people, like Louis C.K., could describe how to brush your teeth or the back of a mini Korg, the synthesizer, and explain the directions, and it would be funny. But there's other guys that just don't have it. And I'd say like 5% of the population have the sprinkles.
Yeah.
And everyone else,
Going
the
that
beauty
low.
of America is, like, this is a terrible thing to say, but I think Tom Segura has the sprinkles. Bert Kreischer doesn't. They have the same career because Bert just busts his ass. And you can just fucking shovel shit all day, and you'll get the same kind of audience and the same kind of career. But when looking back in 100 years, we'll be like, you're just a very hard worker, sir. We appreciate you.
You
But
think
you
it's
don't
a
have the magic.
quantity?
No, there is something to that. There is something to that. I mean, yeah, it's a weird. Comedy is a weird thing, especially now because you wonder why there's certain people that have a lot of shit, and people are like, why don't you have that? I'm like, I don't fucking know, but I just made you laugh for an hour. Can we deal with that? You just had the greatest time. You literally walked up and said, that was the funniest time I've ever had at a comedy club, and then you're comparing me to somebody else's success. Go fuck your mother. You know what I mean? I can't. I don't. Why? People don't stick. What do you want me to do?
Everyone does that, though. They have to compare it to something.
Who's a really successful guy that doesn't have the sprinkles? Kevin Hart does.
Kevin does. Kevin makes me laugh.
Wow.
He talks about seeing your dad lose a fight. That was one of the first bits I saw.
Very
from
funny.
Kevin. It made me pee my pants.
Oh, shit.
I never, ever watch stand-up comedy. Ever. I don't even watch it when I'm, like, I'll watch Colin Quinn. Once in a while, if he's on, I'll
It
go
makes
down.
learning fun.
You're still not watching
I like when he
stand-ups?
does history, but he adds fucks. Analogies.
He's so, but he'll do something and you'll be like,
He's a cool history teacher.
Yeah, coolest history teacher ever.
So the Pilgrims were like, fuck this place.
That's why I love him. Because he should be on Long Island.
Yeah, yeah.
Going, my wife, and he literally just said, I'm gonna write a whole hour on the Constitution.
Yeah.
Who the fuck has the fortitude to do that?
Yeah, funny document.
Right. You know, once in a while, but I can't. I don't watch them.
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I
Jimmy
can't-
doesn't either. That's what Jimmy
You
says.
just can't, when you're in it, you only, especially now,
Yeah.
you have to pinpoint focus on what the fuck you're doing. Because if you hear anything, it will twist your brain.
I used to watch a lot of comedy specials because there weren't as many. Like
maybe that's it
anytime
too,
one
yeah.
was on, you'd get HBO would have their line of.
There's no more specials.
It's not
Netflix
special
ruined it. They
anymore.
diluted it to
Right.
nothing.
Dude, I went to the cell last night.
Jesus.
I knew maybe 3 people.
Oh, that's sad.
Norton comes in, out, back home. Voss never really comes in, and if he does, he eats. Keith is there, but you know what are you gonna do? And then, you know, and it's like I got to
Yeah.
make all new friends. But I'm the older guy.
Oh, you're the old guy that's went back to your
Old
high
guy
school.
at the club.
You went back to your high school to buy weed.
I'm just sitting there having a tea. I'm like Colin now, just pouring tea on biscuits, trying to wet them so they don't hurt my teeth.
Look at these kids.
But Ant was saying last week that even the
Who's Ant? Oh, that guy.
abbreviation
I call him Tony. Go ahead.
A-Dog
Yeah.
was saying even the super table, the comedian super table, has been diluted.
Oh, it's gone.
Now there's like
Yeah.
Michelle Wolf. is
Michelle
sitting
Wolf
there.
will sit
it's
there
gone.
and fucking, you know, all these, the safest comics you'll ever fucking see. And, you know, that used to kind of be, if you're going to come
But
over
it-
by
but-
that table, you are going to get fucking
Yeah, but
offended.
that's when if you look at it too, and it's our fault because we left. We all became successful.
When did that happen? Well, wasn't I told?
Successful to a certain standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the industry
Of
standards.
course.
I'm talking paying your bills. But we all wind up getting gigs. Like we're all on the road.
Yeah, yeah,
Every
true.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're gone. We used to be there. I remember. I was thinking about this the other day. I was downtown 7 nights a week at the Cellar until the sun came up. Fridays and Saturday nights, all night long. That's where I ate. That's where I fucking hung out. And I would go to that back table, and it was the same guys. The show on Sunday to Friday was 9 to 2 in the morning. And it was the same guys, same people, pretty much, for years.
Who were the guys?
It was Geraldo, Tom Papa, Norton, me, Patrice, Voss, Billy, Ben Bailey, Gary Gulman, Billy Burr, and then it was, of course, Marina. It was.
Gotta get a couple of chick comics in there.
No, they were there. Lynn Coplitz. There weren't that many girls back then.
No.
Now it's actually more probably in favor of women. One of the comics was like, "Where have you guys been?" And, and it was like, you guys are supposed to, these new people, and it's like, no, we treated you like shit so that you would pass it on, fuckface. I'm done. I'm the mob guy. I'm in the tomato patch spraying my grandson about to croak with an orange peel in my mouth.
Spelling it.
Yeah, you're fucking. You were supposed to do it, but you wanted you wanted success. You wanted fame.
Yeah.
We forgo. We fucking said fuck being famous. We're gonna be funny, and say all this fucked up shit and do all this crazy shit and be funny. And that we sacrificed a lot of shit. You guys were like, fuck it. I'm just keep my mouth shut and hopefully get something and move on. So fuck you. It's not. Now it is what it is. It's not our fault. What are we supposed to do? Stick around at the table and go, nice shirt, pussy. Where'd you get that, you fucking sissy? You're not funny, bitch.
All right, stupid.
Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Those days are gone. Unless you're fucking...
Sort of sad.
Well,
nostalgia.
I mean, I think... do you guys remember the 80s, late 80s, and early 90s, right?
I do.
Yes.
Remember comedy?
Yes, I do.
Evening at the Improv. 7 minutes of clean material. Letterman and Tonight Show. 5 minutes of clean comedy. Evening at the Improv. You had the Caroline's Comedy. All these shows and everything. I remember coming up. And I would get yelled at because I was always fuck this, fuck that. I thinking her, right? And you need 7 minutes of clean material. You need clean material. You got to be clean. And then I was like, what the fuck? Because everybody was clean. That was the thing. Clean, clean, clean material to get on these shows, to become a headliner. And then I saw Joe Rogan on MTV Half Hour talking about getting a blowjob. Like, how much pressure do you apply? And I was like, that's it. And that broke through. Like, funny always breaks through.
Yeah.
At some point, it's like it gets pushed down, but then somebody, whoever the fuck it's going to be, is going to push through this shit. And everybody's going to be like, I love this. And then, of course, the industry is going to go, we got to go fucking do
Shit's
this.
always funny. I don't know.
Look at Murphy.
Maybe
look
Louis
at Dice.
C.K.'s job is to rise out of the Me Too flames and be like we're not being persecuted for being perverts anymore. Like
even if you call me a pervert or whatever, fuck you.
No, I'm not saying it should be on the cover of Harlequin Romance. But no one was raped, and you're not going to cancel me.
Yeah.
Well, he what he did, which was fucking great, because everybody was like, when is he coming back? He's back.
Yeah.
He never left, because he just went and did his own thing.
Right.
It's like, okay, I may not get your shiny shit, but I'm going to sell out fucking theaters. He's doing a tour.
Oh, yeah, huge.
He just shot a special.
But he's
second
not
special.
He's not doing his TV show anymore, which was huge at the time.
But he's making movies. He's still creating.
Yep.
I mean, does he get, here's $20 million, do whatever you want?
Yeah.
No, he has to pay for it himself, but he is...
the net might be the same at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because he's controlling everything and they're paying $5 each. With HBO, you've got your agent and all this other shit you got to put in 100 hours a week.
Oh, yeah.
He might be coming out on top financially.
And he's coming out on top
probably is.
because he's not asking.
Yeah.
He's not asking, can I go perform?
Yeah.
He's not asking, can I have a tour?
He didn't
go to a company
apologize.
and go, hey, guys, I'm going to shoot a special. Do you want to shoot my special?
Yeah.
He just shot a special.
Yeah.